All right, let's do this again. YouTube, what's good? It's your boy, Paul Harris, aka the Crazy Uncle. Hey, guess what? This your first time tuning in. Go ahead, hit that doggone subscribe button. Hit the notification bell every time I post up new content. All right, people. We already know what the fuck is going on, right? And probably like for the past couple of weeks or whatever. Now, like I said, we heard it from Kanye first. Caused an uproar, right? And he was losing endorsement deals left and right. Then he come back. He want to apologize, and so my thing is, what the fuck for? You should never put like this. You should never apologize for telling the truth. So then here comes Kyrie Irving, right? He pretty much did the exact same shit that Kanye did, right? But with this whole Hebrews, the Negros documentary that's on Amazon, right? So he posted the link, right? And just like with Kanye, right? He caught backlash, right? And the NBA actually really suspended it. And so then some of the former NBA players like Shaquille O'Neal and Charles Barkley, right? AKA house niggas, right? They come out and be like, okay, and, oh yeah, I forgot LeBron, he had to put in his little 2 cents in, right? And so they was just like, oh well, he shouldn't have said that, uh, I'm not about, hurting people, this, that, and the third. And you put like this, you give a bullshit answer or you give a bullshit response, right? So, in either case, the shit storm is as it is out there in the water still, and it's gaining strength because it's out there in the water still, right? But unlike this hurricane or shitstorm or whatever, it's not man-made, right? It's just for the simple fact that, okay, like when you start some shit that for the most part you really want to keep hush hush, this is this is the end result. So in our case, right? This documentary, Hebrews the Negros, right? You know, I look at that, and I'll be the first one to tell you, no, I have not seen it, right? But with a title like Hebrews the Negros, when you have a title like that, then why bother even watching? Because because my whole deal is we all know what the word Negro means. It means black. And then I always tell y'all, I always ask the question, show me a black person. Show me a so-called white person. Right? I mean, put it like this. Now, don't get me wrong now. You can get damn close. Right? But if I put a piece of dark chocolate up to your face or whatever, right, then just know that, guess what? You still not black. Or if I put a black comb to your face, I'm like, you awfully close, right? But you're not black. Now, this is something, this is something that I've always said, or even before motherfucking technology, you know, I've always said this. I'm like, okay, well, motherfuckers holler about you black, right? And then the thing about it though is that back in the day, right? If somebody called you black, then uh, fisticuffs was gonna be 9 times out of 10. That was gonna be the next thing that happens, right? So then you got out of that. Then all of a sudden, black is beautiful, right? But the thing about it though is this: the definition of black, it equals nothing. So when I see a title that's like, okay, it's Hebrews the Negros. So it's, I mean, put like this, you might as well just, you put like this, you probably would have been better off saying, talk about going from sugar, right? Which is, and we're going to put Hebrews in parentheses, right? So it'll read like this: from talk about going from sugar to shit. And so you put shit in there, you put Negroes in parentheses. Now, if you'd have said that, then yeah, 9 times out of 10, I probably would have bought it. I either would have bought the book or I'd have motherfucking got the damn documentary, right? So the thing about it though is this, people. Abraham or Abram, right? Guess what, people? He wasn't born a Hebrew, right? So the thing is, so, and see, this is what I'm telling y'all right now, right? This is what nobody's actually really saying. Basically, what everybody's saying, right, is okay. Well, we know who the original. We know who the original Hebrew is, or we know what they look like as far as like color goes, right? But the thing about but here's the deal: you got to be like, okay, well, how did Abraham or Abram, what did he do to get that status, right? Because like I said, he wasn't born a Hebrew. And so when you look at it, from that aspect, right, you could be like, okay, all right, I see where you're going with this. Now, it was this one guy, he was talking about the documentary, and he said it was garbage, right? And basically that's what they were saying, that how they did it, it was like they was trying to do DNA and did DNA and all that kind of stuff. And I'm just like, okay, well, I forget what the brother said, but the thing about it though is this: the only thing that DNA is actually really gonna tell you is how that your ass actually really was built. Not gonna say that you Hebrew or anything else, right? So, so again, right? You got to ask yourself, okay, what did Abraham do? Or yeah, what was asked of him, and that he was able to get this status? That's what you got to ask yourself. And for those y'all that actually really read the Bible, y'all are for those y'all that read the Bible. Now I know there's a lot of motherfuckers out there that's gonna be like, well, you can't believe everything what the Bible says. Okay, I give you that. But you either feel like this. King James had to get it from somewhere, right? So so again, right? A lot of stuff will get lost in translation. When once you translate it, a lot of this shit gets lost. Okay, so my whole deal is that okay, I ain't got no problem with you or with y'all wanting to do research. Yeah, do research, but it's like when this is no different than okay, say you are archaeologist, right? And you looking for dinosaur bones, right? And then the folk there say, hey, look, there's some dinosaur bones over there, right? Go over there and dig that shit up over there, right? But then, okay, so you get that, so you go over there and you start digging, and so you be like, oh, I found the head, and then you stop digging, right? I mean, so, but you be like, okay, the head was right here, but the rest of the body is past where the guy told you to dig. So it's almost like, okay, well, I got the head, and then I'll be like, okay, well, where the rest of it? And then you motherfucker be like, well, you just told me to dig right here. No, motherfucker, put like this. You get the head, hell, go find the rest of the damn body. So again, you motherfucker, that's how with the head y'all done found. You done found the head, so you good. You motherfuck the rest of the body, right? Okay. The original Hebrew was our color. He was brown, wasn't black. And then all the other books that's out there talking about the secret relation between blacks and Jews. Okay, well, guess what? Guess what the secret is, people? Ain't no black people and ain't no damn Jews. How about that? That's the motherfucking secret. And you raggedy bastards, y'all go out there, y'all buy that shit, really thinking that you know it, really thinking that you done found gold. So again, people, my people, god damn. Don't be, listen. Don't be so quick to drop your drawers to get fucked and you don't even know what this motherfucker got. Man, don't be so quick to let a female suck your dick and then you don't know what she got. So there's a whole bunch of y'all out there. You either got a swollen up dick or a swollen up mouth, right? Because you were just glad that you were just glad that you were finna get you some ass, and then you ain't give a fuck about nothing else. Now going back to what this guy said. Now, like I said, he you know a lot of the stuff what he was talking about. Okay, I give to it, right? But then I'm looking at this guy, and then so basically what he was saying, is that he done counseled out Noah and all of his family. They talk about well, them folk don't exist, right? So I guess Moses, King James, or Moses just made up all them damn folk in the Bible, right? But then, like I said, I'm looking at this guy, and on both of his arms, right, he has he has the eye of Horus on both of his arms, right? Now, here's the deal. This is you know. So when I saw that, right, that this is where it was just like, okay, motherfucker, you done lost all goddamn credibility with me, right? Because here it is, you gonna cancel out a group of people, right? But then the shit that you're wearing, that you got a tattoo of, right? According to ancient Egyptian or Kemet history, that's a representation of okay that he lost his eye, right? Now this is myth, so you know, so it's almost like okay, we don't know if he lost it or not, but we gonna take this and run with it. And I'm just like, okay, but you just counted out these people over here, but you gonna go along with this motherfucker. Okay, so yeah, that just as bad as farting in the bathtub, turn around and bite the fucking bubble, or you can be a dog and you chasing your own damn tail, and then you wonder why the fuck you did it. So again, and then we already know the other group of people that will use that symbol. Okay, so again, it's bullshit, people. I'm just putting it out there. Now, so here's the deal. We'll go back to Abram, or who y'all call Abraham. So now he a Hebrew because he crossed that water. Go over there and go read the whole 15th chapter of Genesis, right? Well, matter of fact, you might want to read the 14th chapter or whatever, just for it to actually all of it make sense. So in our case, right? So, excuse me. So he a Hebrew now. And Yahweh made that covenant with him. Say, hey, look, your seed is going to bless all the nations, the whole world over, right? So that one in itself should tell you something. All you motherfuckers out here hollering about racism this, racism that, racism the other. That one in itself should tell you something. Okay? So, in our case, so you got all these people. They Hebrew. So you're up in the promised land. And then here comes Joseph, right? You know, he was the special one. because he could interpret shit, right? So he go down there to the land of Egypt because this from where Moses, from where Abraham was at, he promised them all that doggone land. That even that what is now called Egypt, right? So, so, so again, right? So Joseph come, so he go down to Egypt, and he tell that Pharaoh, "Hey, look, this, because the the Pharaoh told him what was going on. So he was like, "Hey, look, this is what the fuck you need to do, guy, right? Go out there and start planting some stuff. So when the days where you can't grow shit, guess what? You ain't got nothing to worry about because you already done grew it when you can grow it. You done stored it, so you're good, right? so so everything's good. Then that Pharaoh died. Then the doesn't come in. He didn't really know nothing about who the fuck Joseph was. This, that, the third, and guess what? Before you know it, he a slave, and then all the rest of them then came down. So everybody's slaves now. So then here come Moses. Yahweh talked to Moses, "Hey, look, go down there and get my people." And so we already know about the 10 plagues and all that kind of stuff. So but that last plague, the 10th plague, right? Where that, the firstborn of every household died. So basically what you did, you go out, you got your male lamb, 2 years younger. He put like that. He couldn't be no more than 2 years old. 2 years and younger, no spot and blemish, right? You kill him, you eat him, you take the blood up top, two side posts, rest of it, you put it in the bowl. So then when the death angel saw that, guess what? He passed over your house. Right? Now, here's where the so-called bullshit Jewish folk come in at. They're like, oh, they read the Bible, they read what Moses had to say. Right? And now they came with a new religion, Jewish. Right? And again, this is see, here's another thing, right? You can either be the actual people or you can be those motherfuckers that practice what Moses talked about. But here's the deal. Moses and crew, they had to do that. You don't. It's no different than water baptism, foot washings, all of that stuff that y'all do today. You was like, oh, so you okay? Look, just know that they did it. Okay, this is what they had to do. They had to do that, not you. And then it's just for the simple fact you go out right today, go find you a Jewish motherfucker, and you ask him what, and just ask him or her, what month is the what month what month is the beginning of the month? Watch them bastards tell you September. And I'm like, oh, okay. Knowing damn well that put like this. September is the start of fall, right? Leaves and shit stop. Put like this: the grass stop growing, the leaves start dying off and falling on the ground. Thus, depending on where the fuck you stay, guess what you're gonna have to do? You're gonna have to go out there and rake up all them dead leaves. Then, as time progresses, here comes winter. And depending on where the fuck you at in the United States or in the world for that matter, you finna get a white blanket covered over everything. Some of you people may call it snow. All right? And then time progressed. The snow done got gone. Right? And then it's springtime. The grass starts growing again. The birds then come out, they chirping and carrying on. And the trees are full of leaves. They're green, right? But something else rather spectacular happened. The Savior of the world was born in the springtime. So that's a clear indication that the first month of the year is in the springtime, not goddamn September. But this is what the so-called Jewish folk practice. You see all that stuff in the Bible, and then you practice it. So again, so like I said, I ain't seen the movie. I ain't got to see the motherfucker because you give it a fucked up title first and foremost. Whether you get the title, fuck this. Whether you watch the documentary or you buy them bullshit books, talking about the secret relationship between blacks and Jews. And I just told you what the fuck the secret was, or what the secret is. But then again, see, this is what the fuck I'm talking about right here. Fuck it. When you go dig, goddamn it, dig everywhere. Just don't find the head and be like, oh, I'm good. That is not how the song goes, people. So just like I say, whether you want to believe the Bible or don't believe the Bible, you know, whatever the fuck you want to believe, right? Just know that Abraham or Abram, he was not born a goddamn Hebrew. Now, a lot of you motherfuckers might say, well, we know that. Well, the way that you motherfuckers are out here acting, shit, I can't tell. Steady going around calling yourselves black, knowing damn well that knowing damn well you probably, and I should have did this before I even started, right? Knowing damn well, and that's actually a really good one. Yeah, now if it wasn't for the light reflecting, you really wouldn't. You wouldn't have never seen that damn penny, right? And if I actually really keep my head like this for the rest of the show, I can tell you that the penny is up there, but how I'm actually really positioned right now, you could be like, okay, well, he said a penny is on his face, but where is it? Right? And so this is what the fuck you're close to. This black shirt that I got on, that like I said, if I was black, right, you wouldn't be able to like this. You wouldn't be able to tell where where the shirt stops and where I start. So again, y'all on that bullshit, people. It's almost like I look at this stuff now, right? You know, when you're little, you have your little imaginary friends because don't nobody else want to play with your ignorant ass, you know. But then over the course of time, right, you get older, and then you be like, you know what? I don't need no motherfucking imaginary friends, right? But then when I look at some of these books that y'all write, yeah, you motherfuckers still got imaginary friends. Grown motherfuckers got imaginary friends. But hey, but then again, apparently everybody else want to have imaginary friends because y'all out there y'all buying them bullshit books. After I done showed you, after what the fuck I done told you, all that stuff with them motherfuckers practice is what Moses and crew had to do. Tell me, well, we doing it in remembrance. Okay, look, just remember this shit happened. Well, I don't want to call it shit, but y'all know where I'm going with it. So my whole deal is, like I say, I ain't gotta watch the doggone documentary because for one, y'all give it a fucked up name. Y'all, the title is all wrong. Just like I said, you might well just go ahead and say, well, going from sugar to shit, and then I might have bought it. Then you want to sit up here and talk about the goddamn. I heard some shit about the slave trade and all that kind of shit, and then so again, I'm like, okay, so first and foremost, and this is where my man Dan Calloway comes in at. So first and foremost, right, you be like, so you mean to tell me that you done grabbed up all these people, they ain't put up that damn fight. You done put them on a boat, and for the most part, you really don't know where the fuck you going, right? People pissing and shitting everywhere, causing disease, right? So you mean to tell me that you made it all the way from goddamn Africa to here, and everybody motherfucking survived? Y'all can miss me with that nonsense. So, cause like what they ain't here saying, well, hey, look, the shit was told in reverse, right? And for the most part, okay, you know, again, I'm like, okay, I'll buy that for $1 as well, right? But some of you motherfuckers out here, you put like this, all what the fuck you got is the head, right? And you got the head, you said fuck the rest of the body, right? That's almost as bad as these motherfuckers sit up here. It put like it, it's almost like that shit what Dr. Leakey said. He's like, oh, so I found the bone. And what is now Africa? So now this motherfucker gonna say, well, everybody come from Africa. Oh, okay, all right. Again, that's another one, right? I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas. But for 24 years, I was in the state of Texas. So if I'd have died in Texas and got buried in Texas, I guess I'm from motherfucking Texas. No, I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas. And I'm back home in Little Rock, Arkansas. So again, look, people, I can't make it no plainer than that. I really can't. Y'all can take it and run with it. Right? You can take what I say and run with it and be like, you know what? The crazy uncle on some shit here. He know what the fuck he talking about. Or you could be like, the crazy uncle is talking, he put like this. He's living up to his goddamn title right now. Take your pick, people, but I'm just trying to tell you. I'm just trying to tell you what the fuck is going on. So, hey, guess what the fuck y'all get to do? Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell Big Dan, tell Big Bertha, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your papa, motherfucker next door across the street down the corner. Paul's Harris, a.k.a. Crazy Uncle. Till next time.